everybody out there in YouTube land today. I hope this finds you well. It's time for another exciting episode of Mind Equals Blown with BrendaG and Matt Haas of All Things YouTube and Awesome Wood Things. So, hey to everybody, Matt.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be back here, Brenda. I'm happy to be here, and my piano beaver's happy to be here. We're both happy to be here.
Is that Snapper the beaver?
Snapper. She doesn't have a name yet.
I named her Snapper.
Well, she's good. She's good to be back on Mind Equals Blown. Or is this her debut? This might be her debut appearance. She was on other live streams earlier this week. So.
Well, we got Luana Pierce out there in the chat, and she says that she was practicing talking to people on YouTube tonight, making dinner, seasoned salmon and rice and veggies with onion and garlic.
Yummy. Bring it on. I'll take some of that.
She sounds like she's a cook.
All right.
Wild Style's in the house. Good to have Wild Style out there.
Hi, Wild Style. Good to see you again. I've said it before, but I like your profile icon, your channel icon.
And this is the first time I've seen her since she did that shout out for us.
Oh, that's right. That was a cool video.
I wanted to say thank you for that because I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, flipping through different sound bites where you and I are misbehaving. Yeah, that was fun.
Anybody that hasn't seen that needs to go over to Wild Style's channel and hit the watch later button there so you can watch it back later. That was a real good shout out she did for us.
Yeah, dig it. Totally dig it.
Luana's been dropping bombshells in the in the chat.
Are they interesting fact bombshells?
Interesting fact bombshells.
Wow.
She knows that we do interesting facts here on the channel, and if you drop an interesting fact in the chat and it blows our mind, we'll give you a virtual taco and we'll give you a cowbell ring, none of which are worth anything except a lot of fun, which is what we like to do here on the channel. And she says that hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan. And it officially takes 364 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I think that deserves 2 tacos, don't you?
You better stop being stingy with them tacos.
Sometimes when the show gets rolling, it's hard to keep up on the people I owe tacos to.
Blended Whiskey and Mr. Doughboy 356 are both in the chat. Glad to see both of you.
Yep. Is it 356 or 356? What's
I
the
say
preferred?
356.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to have him weigh in on that.
It comes out the same either way.
Tacos to have with my salmon and rice and veggies. Yum, says Luana Pierce in the chat. Cool.
She can have tacos for dessert.
Did you ever have those Choco tacos?
No.
Oh, gosh. It's like an ice cream treat, but it looks like a taco, but it's all like sugar wafer and ice cream and chocolate.
Yeah.
And it looks like a taco. Delicious. Delicious. I love them. They're hard to find, but I should just like bulk order like a whole case of them.
I went to a Mexican restaurant once and they had fried ice cream for a dessert.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
But I don't get out much, see, so.
Katie Dotson's here. Hello, Katie Dotson.
Hey, Katie, good to see you.
Do you like fried ice cream, Katie Dotson and Luana Pierce and Mr. Doughboy 356 and Wild Style? Let us know in the chat.
And don't forget Blended Whiskey's out there.
Oh, Blended Whiskey. Yes. Put your comments in the chat and share the show around. Share. We're all about making friends here, aren't we, Brenda?
That's right.
Friends everywhere.
I got a bunch of interesting facts in this week. We've discussed octopuses on the show quite a bit. But did you know that octopuses have copper-based blood instead of iron-based blood, which is why their blood is blue rather than red?
That's crazy. I swear those animals are on another level.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Copper. That's pretty nuts.
And Katie says she doesn't have any idea about fried ice cream. She likes Edie's old-fashioned vanilla ice cream.
Yep, that's good with the vanilla beans all crunched in it. Yeah. Yep. Who's here? Idly Mick?
Yes, that's Lighty. She
Lighty.
She's one of my new friends that I met about a week, 10 days ago, and she lives up in Canada, up there in Vancouver, and she is retired, and they have a condo up there. She's got a really cool, interesting channel, and I think everybody would enjoy that. So they need to check her out.
Nice.
Uh, she hit 600 subscribers the other day on her channel.
That's a good milestone.
And so, I've been trying to help her out where I can.
Is she a master of ceremonies? Because she has MC in her.
Well, that's short for her last name, the MC.
Okay. Got it.
I'm just kind of reading here what the chats. Katie says you can take vanilla ice cream and make any flavor you want. Just add stuff.
It's true. That's true. Ice cream is dominating the chat, which is fine by me. Ben Ritt YT is here. Hello.
Glad to see you, Ben.
I'm Matt from Awesome Wood Things and All Things YouTube. I'm logged into the chat today as All Things YouTube.
We welcome everybody to do networking and check each other's channels out and learn from each other as best you can. People have different kinds of skills on their channels, whether it's networking or whether it is editing, whether it's just knowing the ins and outs of the YouTube and where to find things and how to try to improve your channel. And some people are technical and know different things about microphones and all that. Learn as much as you can from all the other YouTubers. That's how we network. That's what networking is. A lot of people don't understand networking. They think that it's just getting a subscriber to your channel, but that's not networking. Networking is learning from each other.
Yep. And I learn from a lot of YouTubers. I have a wide variety of tastes, and I consume a lot of videos.
I do too.
Everything from, treating your lawn to woodworking, obviously, to, entertainment and some of the homesteading stuff I'm starting to get into, some of the building stuff, DIY, home improvements, you name it. I'm all over the place.
Dave Hart's in the house.
Hi,
hey,
Dave Hart. Hello.
Good to see you.
He's a woodworker and a maker.
Yeah, I got my project done with the dollies for the dog crates, and I got the pictures and everything to work on my video, but I haven't had time to work on the video. I've been busy trying to get housework and stuff done. And eventually, I've got everything there, just, trying to edit it and put it all together is going to be the next step. So eventually I will get that video out, but all things take time, and there's just me here. So, it's not like I have anybody else to ask to do anything.
I have a video in the works for Awesome Wood Things on my other channel, and I will be giving away a piece of artwork that I made. So if you're not over there on Awesome Wood Things, go ahead and click that red button, and you could win once I put the contest out there. And I edit like crazy. I edit too much. I'm like, I got to let it go. I'm too picky.
And I'll talk about my challenge that I got going. Today was the last day to request the gourd. So we're at gourd cutoff. But I got a gourd challenge going on. These little gourds, make something out of them. And I've got a bunch of people that signed up for making something out of the gourds. I sent them each a box of gourds that had requested it. And the idea is to make something, be creative. And once you get it made, do a video. Say in the video that you got the gourds from me, BrendaG's Designs. Put in your description of your video the link to my website so that people know how to find me or to the YouTube channel. And then send me a couple stills of what you made, because I'm going to do a video too with all of the people who participated in the challenge and show the things that they made and call out their channels and put them in the description of my video, and so it's going to be a collaboration of creativeness plus trying to promote each other's channels. Is what it's all about.
I can't wait to see what people come up with. I think this is an awesome creative challenge you got going, and I'm psyched for it.
Yep, we got one that she made some stuff with them, and she sent me a couple stills, but she's got a bigger project in mind, so I've asked her to send me a picture of her finished project when she gets it all completed too, and then I can put that in the video. So yeah, now this ends in like 2 weeks. Okay, the 31st.
I better get on it.
Yep. So anybody that hasn't been getting with your project needs to get her done, because by the 31st, I want everything here so that I can start working on my video, and I'll turn mine loose in September then, and
Very nice.
show everything that everybody made. I believe we've got 8 total participants involved, so it should be pretty cool to see what everybody comes up with.
I'm psyched for it. Kel Williamson's here. Hello, Kel.
Glad to have Kel with us this evening.
She's returning. She's a longtime supporter of the Mind Equals Blown show. She's got one of those beauty channels. Those things are hot, hot on the YouTubes. Let me tell you, people love that content. And it sticks around forever. People keep, new people come finding it and watching all the back catalog.
One of these days, I'm going to shock everybody to death and I'm going to glam up.
Do it.
They'll turn on the channel and say, who in the hell is that?
Get the false eyelashes going.
Yeah. Now, when I put them on, they're going to be, they'll be scraping the camera,
Get the eyeshadow like all up in here.
Yeah. I'll do the total glam, the glitter, the whole 9 yards, buddy.
Moz42 showed up. Hello.
Hey, Moz, good to see you. Moz is down in Australia. He worked in the mines and stuff down there. He does all kinds of cool stuff over there on his channel. I enjoy going over there and listening to him tell stories about things that he's accomplished in his past.
Nice. I like that. He has 42 in his channel name. I wonder if that's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. That's a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
We'll see if he says anything about that.
Yeah.
As it goes on. I got another interesting fact for you. Did you know that Genghis Khan got around?
Oh, yeah.
Because he slept with so many women that about 1 in every 200 people today are related to him.
Yeah, 1,000 years later. Oh, yeah. No, he fathered so many children. It's insane. Yeah. Oh, boy. Simply Creations is here.
Hey, good to see you, Russ. That's Russell. He's over there at Simply Wooden Creations. He does 2 shows a week. He does a Wednesday night scrolling with Russ, or what is it? Scrolling and making.
It's scrolling N, not A-N-D, N, making with Russ. Scroll N and making with Russ.
And he also does a Saturday night one with a panel. A bunch of us crazies get on there with him, and sometimes he has guests on there, and he always talks about something to do with woodworking. So, you want to get in there on that Saturday night show. I'm on the panel on Saturday night, and you never know what we're going to talk about or say or do or anything else. We always have a lot of fun.
He has a pallet challenge going on there. So if you have a wood pallet and you break it down on camera and you make something cool out of it, you can be entered into his challenge. But that ends at the end of the month as well. So.
Yeah, they just finished up their whirligig deal.
I need more notice. I need
a year.
No, well, that's this would be ideal. This contest is going to start in 2 months, and then you're going to have a month to finish it. That's the level of planning I personally require. So just putting it out there.
Florida Pirate's in the house. Good to have him with us this evening.
Good to see you back, Florida Pirate.
Well, see, I need a year because, just like with the Maker's Rock, I need a year to prepare. But then I'm kind of new to this too. It's not like I can say, oh, well, I have experience doing this, and so I know, what I've got to do here and there. But I'm learning as I go on these challenges and stuff that y'all got going.
Yeah, I'll put a link to Maker's Rock. I just updated the website. So if someone goes out to the website, that would be good for me just to make sure it's working.
Ralph's Trucking is in the house. Good to have Ralph with us. Ralph's a member of the Friday GrOW Day team, and they have networking all day on Friday. It starts around sometimes 11 o'clock, sometimes 1 o'clock. I don't know. You just kind of have to keep up with, they're hitting their bells and stuff to know. But they go from one channel to the next with their networking. And when they get started, whatever time they get started, then it just goes from one channel to the next all day long. And it ends around 7:30 or 9 o'clock at night. Sometimes goes on even after that. So if you want to do a lot of networking in one day, nail yourself to the chair, get your snacks and stuff out so that you have something to keep yourself nourished and plenty of water, and
just strap yourself in because they get kind of nuts. Yeah. I'm getting reports that the website's working. That's good.
TFL Works is in the house.
My TFL works. What's TFL stand for?
He says that your site looks great.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and sign up if you want. It's open to the public. All you have to do is make an album cover out of any materials in your shop. Him and I Woodworking. Hello, Him and I Woodworking. Good to see you again.
Good to have you guys in the house.
Is the him there or the I there or both?
And I was telling Matt right before the show started, I have recorded up to 200 episodes now of Heifer Haven's free advice. I think I just put 195 up as of last night.
Austin OGT's here. Hello. He says free membership ? Yes, everything's free with Brenda and I.
Yeah, I give free advice all day long.
200 Heifer Havens.
Yep.
So the advice is free.
Yep.
Is it good?
It's not necessarily good,
but it's always
free. And if you haven't heard the one I put up there last night, I mean, that's a classic. It should go viral.
Oh, look, I got
everybody needs to listen to that and just share the dickens out of it.
Which one's that? What episode?
195.
195. All right, I'll make a note. Moz42 asks, does your Dalek move? Well, the base that he's on moves because I can loosen the screw and then see, now he's lower and now he's high. I built it like that purposely so I could make sure he's in frame. But no, it's a nightlight. It's a night. He doesn't move.
I'm all about being higher.
Free dollars all night. Yeah. Well, if he's lower to the ground, he can't see as far to the horizon, and more area around him is safe from his extermination. Mm-hmm. So the internet at large prefers him to be as low as possible because he'll instill fewer damage to humanity. So
Austin OGT's in the house. Good to have you with us, Austin. Be sure and check out everybody else's channels. They're in the room. There's some good folks in here.
Oh yeah. So what are you going to do after the 200th episode of Heifer Haven?
Well, I want to get that video up on the making of the crate dollies for the dogs crates. And then I'm going to start a new episode up, or a new series up, called And That's Why I Need Bail Money.
I love that. Joe Mama's here. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Good to have you in the house.
That's why I needed bail money or need bail money?
That's why I need bail money.
Hey, all I know is that sounds like an instant hit, right?
And wait till you see how I have glammed this thing up. I mean,
do you have any footage shot already?
No, not yet, but I got everything set up and ready to rock.
What can the internet do to get an early sneak peek? See, you should monetize that.
It will be. It'll be monetized.
Well,
until YouTube says it can't be. Yeah.
I'm talking put it behind a paywall for people to see it at all.
It's going to be one for the record books.
Luana says we wait with bated breath.
Yep.
I can't wait. And
the more, you get these Heifer Havens over with, and, the quicker you get them over with, quicker I'll get started doing them.
You hear that, folks? Ring the bell on Brenda G's Designs channel, and every time she posts a Heifer Haven, watch it, drop a like on it.
And watch it more than once. Because every time I get 50 views on a Heifer Haven, I drop another one. See? So the quicker it gets to 50 views, quicker it gets out there. I'm
going to create 50 YouTube accounts and we'll run through all. There was a request for a tiny cowbell ring.
Oh, somebody wants a little cowbell.
A little cowbell, yeah. Luana wanted.
There's the little cowbell.
I like it.
But now we can't just have a little cowbell. We have to have more cowbell.
I think you missed one of those hits. You missed
Sometimes,
your instrument.
sometimes I hit it so hard I knock myself out of the chair.
I've noticed on your recent Heifer Havens, you're really getting into it. Like you're not holding back. That's the thing about YouTube. I love when people have fun on YouTube. Hey, Jim Dockrell's here. I didn't see you come in, Jim.
Hey, Jim, good to see you.
Do we have any mods here? You better watch him. He's pretty sneaky. No, we're kidding. We love you, Jim. We love you, love you. Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, I have enjoyed doing Heifer Haven, and I've had the biggest kick out of that ever was. And some of the lines that people come up with, though, after I turn it loose, it just tickle me to death. I'll sit and laugh all day.
I always comment, and most of the time, I know what I want to say, but a few of those Heifer Havens, I'm just like, I got nothing.
I'm gonna be interested to see what you say about the one I put up last night.
Gee. Can you imagine what I'll write after your "That's Where I Need Bail Money" comes out?
It's a crafter tip, is what that one was that I did last night. Now and you like to paint and stuff, so you might be interested in the tip that I gave on this one.
Oh dear. My. Folks keep cowbells on their porches where I live to scare bears away, says
Laddie.
Lighty MC.
Yep.
Bears are scared of bells? Who'd have thought?
Now, a friend of mine's aunt was elderly, and she said that she used to take walks in the woods all the time, and she was afraid that there might be bears out there. And I told her, I said, well, when you go walking in the woods like that, you need to be carrying you a walking stick that's got some bells on it. And she says, well, what's that supposed to do? And I said, well, that way, if the bear gets you and it eats the walking stick too, when it poops, we'll see the bells and we'll know that that's what happened to you. She didn't think I was very helpful.
See, that solution doesn't protect her life. That's like a post-death a notification that does nothing for the person that gets consumed by the bear. That's probably I don't know this person, but that's probably where her headspace was.
Well, if you don't want to get ate by the bear, then stay in the house.
Oh, jeez. Jim's looking for trucks. Angel's here. Angel Munez, variety show. Hello again.
Good to see you, Angel.
Glad he's here. How's the variety show going over there? Yes, just noise, really loud, says yeah, that's what you need to scare bears away, apparently.
I've got another interesting fact.
Bring it on.
Did you know that about half of your body's bacteria?
That's a lot.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, TFL says he has Final Cut Pro. If you are still looking. Oh, thank you. Yes, I had put out a notice. I needed someone with the most recent version to save a video in a special format. However, I reformatted my computer and now I have the latest one, so I no longer need that. Thank you for saying something, TFL. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to offer, but I'm good now. Thanks.
Is that like editing software?
Yeah, video editing software. And I needed the format that has transparent video backgrounds. There's like a new format. It's not common, obviously, because it's new. And that produced higher quality rather than I was green screening it and then I was removing the green. But some of my objects had green in them and they weren't. Anyway, all good now.
Jim Dockrell says they say to wear bells and carry pepper spray in bear country, and it scares off the black bears.
See, I was going to make a distinction because there's no stopping a grizzly bear.
Yeah,
they're on a whole other level.
Yeah, and Laddie's up there in Vancouver, so them's grizzlies up there.
Yeah. Angel wants me back on his show. Yeah, if I see you when I'm online, and I'll pop in the chat, and if it makes sense, We can hook that up again.
Jim Dockrell says, if you see grizzly bear poop and it has little bells in it and smell pepper spray, yeah, that's pretty much what I was telling her. That that way we'd know what happened to her.
Yeah, black bears are a threat, and like grizzly bears are like killing machines.
Luanna Pierce says the Cookie Monster has a real name. It's Sid.
Oh, really?
Sid the Cookie Monster.
Oh, I just checked to see if I put a thumbs up on the page, and I did that earlier. So,
well, then you don't get a do better.
Mark me down in the official Mind Equals Blown ledger that I did successfully hit the thumbs up button before the show. I want credit for that.
Yeah, I appreciate you hitting the thumbs up and the share. Let's get people in here. The more people we get in here, the more networking we can do.
That's right.
STP South Texas Picker is in the house.
Hey.
He thought that all the bears were in Chicago.
Pooping in the Windy City.
Moss says, if you're in the country with bears, take someone that runs slower than you.
That's right. That's right. You don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to run faster than the person you're with.
Yeah.
STP South Texas Picker. Is that the oil treatment? The STP oil treatment?
No, STP South Texas Picker.
Stone Temple Pilots. That's an 80s band. I like those picking shows. Those are fun.
And Luanna says that she gets credit because she was here earlier than Matt.
True. It's true. All right. How about I'll give her a first one here burrito. There you go. That's the highly coveted first one here burrito. So next shows. When's the next show? Thursday at 7 p.m. Yep. 1 week from now.
Yep. We do this every week. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time here on the Brenda G's Designs channel. Tell all your friends. Bring everybody you know. The more we get in here, the better it's going to be.
Dave's talking about the minor league hockey team in my town, the Hershey Bears. Mm-hmm. And he says, Bears, 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 woo! That's the chant you do in the stadium.
Where's the team, the Gummy Bears?
The Gummy I don't know. Willy Wonka land, I guess.
So Jim Dockrell says, there was a man who survived a grizzly bear attack unscathed with just a single shot, 22 pistol, unlike his friend who he shot in the knee.
There you go. It's along the same concept as be out there with someone who's slower than you are.
What was that dude that was the vice president that used to shoot people he hunted with?
I'm not sure.
Cheney went on that hunt and shot the lawyer that he was hunting with.
Jeez, that's crazy. It's crazy. There's another. Oh, we have an interesting fact from Luana. She says the blob of toothpaste that sits on your toothbrush has a name. It's called a nurdle. A nurdle. When you loop the toothpaste around on your toothbrush.
Huh.
A nurdle of toothpaste. Who knew?
I call it a glob.
I call it toothpaste.
Coin Junkie AG's in the house. Good to have you with us this evening.
Hey, I like coin junkies.
Hit the like, hit the share.
I like coins and I like junkies. No, I don't like junkies.
I go to all different communities. The slots players, the coin collectors, the woodworkers, the crafters, vloggers, you name it. I go there. I check out everybody's stuff, 420 community, all of them. I love to just watch other people's stuff and see what they're doing.
Me too. I love YouTube. Don't watch any over-the-air television. It's all YouTube.
You never know what you're going to see next.
It's true. It's true. Throw up those recommendations. What's the AG stand for in Coin Junkie AG's channel name? If it was AU, that would be the symbol for gold. But I don't know what AG stands
Australia. Terrorist instructions were once replaced with cupcakes. Britain's secret intelligence service once hacked an Al-Qaeda website and replaced the bomb instructions with a cupcake recipe.
That's too perfect. I love that.
AG is silver.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I should have known that.
Well, I know what AU is because the joke is if someone steals your gold watch, you say, "Hey, you, give me back my watch."
Yeah, Joe Mama says no TV for me either. I prefer real people on YouTube. Yeah, I watch very little TV, very little. And if I do, it's either something on PBS or it is something on the oldies channel, the really old TV shows like George Burns and Gracie Allen and that kind of stuff.
Although I do love me some Stranger Things on Netflix. Great show.
I don't watch Netflix either.
They're in trouble now.
They are?
They're in financial hardship, and they were on top too. And they weathered every catastrophe, every obstacle that was thrown at them. They came out on top, but now they're hurting. They're pulling back the shows. Because HBO spends $3 billion on original content a year. That's a huge $3 billion with a B. That's a huge amount of money, even for a big company. Netflix spends $11 billion. Just to put it in perspective, they were all in on, but now they're canceling shows. It's insane.
Katie Dotson says, if you make your own after dinner mints, shape them like toothpaste nurdles and see if people will still eat them. Tell me you scraped them out of the bathroom sink.
They're putting someone in jail for taking an Oreo apart and putting toothpaste in it and giving the toothpaste Oreo to a homeless person.
Ooh.
And then filming him, spitting it out and whatever.
Because toothpaste is a poison. Yeah. That's why they tell you not to swallow it.
You can't do that. Luana says, Netflix in trouble? Question mark. Yes. Reed Hastings, the CEO, he's having trouble. Well, they raised the price because I guess it was $9.99 a month. They raised it to $12.99 a month, and people started jumping off because of that. And then a lot of people are pulling their content from Netflix because Disney's now having their own Netflix competitor called Disney Plus. So all the Disney's a lot more than just cartoons, folks. They own, Touchstone Pictures. They make other films too, besides Marvel and Lucasfilm and stuff like that. And all that kind of pulled out of the platform. So Netflix response was to spend like crazy on original content to save it, and it's working, but I guess not now. I canceled Netflix in March. Their search sucked because you can't find older content. Their search deliberately sucks because they don't have anything in the catalog. So they try to just have you wander around the interface. Yeah.
Derry Harry is in the house, and he says that we make a cute couple.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
I'm old enough to be his mama, but okay. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, something about Brenda and me, we just we have fun.
That's right.
We like to have Osprey Mama is here.
Good to see you, Osprey Mama. Glad you was able to come tonight.
She's got a great channel. There's a good channel. She's got short clips, awesome content, everything bird related, and not just like little regular bird. Like there's huge ospreys, of course, and cranes and hawks, and oh man, good stuff. Portal Woodworks is here. That's David Jones. Hi, David Jones. Welcome.
Glad to have you, Dave.
Yep. Get to know the channels in the chat, people. Check them out. If you like it, push some red buttons. That's what we're doing here.
Yep. Check out their content. Leave them a like and leave them a comment on their videos. Let them know that you've been there. A lot of people think that they can just hit the button and that's it. No, it's not going to stick if you do that. That algorithm learns as it goes. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's wise to just hitting buttons and not doing nothing. You got to leave comments. You got to hit the like button, let people know you've been there. And there's a lot of controversy about whether you should make your subscribers on your channel visible or not. Now, I don't on mine. I've got specific reasons for that that I won't go into here. But if you don't make your subscribers visible on your channel, then when you subscribe to a channel, it doesn't show up in their email. If you make them visible, then YouTube sends that person an email saying so-and-so subscribe to your channel. So there's something to be said for that. But If you're like me and you don't make your subscribers visible, you need to be making a comment on people's videos and letting them know that you was there. That's your thumbprint.
Yeah. They changed the default state for new channels. That's off. You being detectable, but by I forget what the actual name of the preference is. It's like make my subscriptions visible on other channels. Checkbox yes or no. It's now off, so you're hidden by secret. Yeah, the recommendation is don't be hidden. Find that preference and turn it on.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I don't like to do that, you know, and you know how I am. I just I don't play by the rules.
You don't. Osprey Mama asked if we've given out any tacos. Yes, she's talking about we give virtual tacos when people drop interesting facts in the chat.
And cowbell rings.
We got a dance party coming up here.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Osprey Mama.
Bless your heart. Thank you very much.
I got the lights going.
Disco time. Disco time.
I'm working it out, Brenda. I'm working it out. We dance when there's super chats. Thank you for supporting BrendaG's designs.
Sometimes we get paid to stop.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, David gave us a super chat the one week, and then we were dancing. He gave us the second super chat. You have to stop now.
Yeah.
That's acceptable. We like that. There's been some funny comments up there. Someone said one of Mickey Mouse's arms are shorter. Just look at the watch. The hour hand. STP South Texas Picker said that one. That's a good one.
Oh, and Luann is asking you about that preference you was talking about on the subscribers. She says, which preference thing is that you're talking about?
I will find it. If you entertain the folks, I'll dig into my settings.
You want to do a screen share or something on that,
yeah,
might be beneficial.
I'll find it here.
But yeah, I just don't make mine public. There's just some things people don't need to know. Who all I subscribe to.
I don't care. My life is an open book.
Well, mine is too, but they don't need to know who my subscribers are.
Yeah.
Who I've subscribed to.
That's all good. It's all good. I haven't found it yet, but we'll see.
Well, I'm sharing it anyway.
Okay.
We'll just see what all you're doing over there. Pornhub's liable to come up. We don't know what you're liable to show us.
I think it's here. No. Filters. No.
I'm all warmed up like a day-old biscuit.
Advanced channel settings. All right. Here it is. That's it right there. Let me get my magnifying glass out.
Yeah, you better, because I can't read that. Lord have mercy. I couldn't read that on a good day.
Channel recommendations. It says, allow my channel to appear in other channels' recommendations. That's what you want. And to get there, you've got to...
that isn't what I was talking about. I was talking about subscribers, not the recommendations.
Oh, that wasn't it?
Two different things. They can't keep up.
Oh, dear.
Luanna says, words I never thought I'd hear Brenda say. There's something people just don't need to know. Yes, yeah. Believe it or not.
Display the number of people subscribed to my... No, that's not it.
No, that's not it either.
Well, where is it then?
I don't know. It's been so long since I unchecked the box, I can't tell you.
All right, I'm going to find it. So
yeah, we've given him a challenge now.
Oh, it must be here.
TFL says that it's in the settings privacy area.
Oh, that's probably way up here.
Well, then get to that.
Wait a minute.
Drone Junkies in the house. Good to see you. Hey, we got $2 from Portal Woodworks. He says no dancing. Well, I'll tell you what, if I can't dance, I'm going to hit the cowbell.
We'll still turn the lights on for you. Oh, they can't see my lights on because it's all cropped off, but they are on right there.
We can see the edge of them. We can see that stroby thing strobing.
Okay, good. Well,
Privacy.
I think you gotta like go out to Classic Studio.
Yeah, that's where I found it because I don't do much with beta. And
then,
I know they're going to switch it all over to beta, and you got to learn how to work that. Yeah, I will. We'll worry about that when the time comes.
okay, so now see how this has this gear here? That
Yep.
gear. I think
Yep.
it's in that one. So you go there and then you go to privacy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there it is. This is it. Keep my liked videos private. Keep my saved. Keep my subscriptions private. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
That.
Yep.
Yeah. So the only way I know how to get here is from the classic environment and then go into this gear. There must be a way to get to that from the studio beta. I wonder.
So that's the thing I don't like about beta is that it's not set up like classic. You've got so many other things to go through and bells and whistles and jump through hoops and, you know, cry me a river and everything else in order to find stuff that it drives me crazy. I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
Look, I'm about to have another birthday. I ain't getting no younger. And I don't have that kind of time to waste. These young people that come up with all this stuff, you know, they're down in their 20s and stuff, and they got their entire lives ahead of them.
So I think it's
They need some people my age
here.
to explain life to them.
Here it is. I found it. This one. Okay.
Right.
Now you can't get to this from the studio beta, but if you're on the public site, see how I'm on the public YouTube site?
Just go to youtube.com. It brings up that page.
Yeah.
And then over there on the right-hand side,
right there, settings.
It has settings.
And then privacy.
Then you go to privacy.
And then you uncheck this one. Keep my subscriptions. Uncheck that one is what our recommendation is.
Yeah.
You do you, but that's what see, Brenda recommends it even though she does the opposite.
See, I check it and keep them private. I want them kept private, but everybody's different, you know, on how they want to do things.
All right, let's take that away.
If you don't care that everybody knows who you're subscribed to, then fine.
I don't care. All right. Now I got to keep up with the chat again.
Lottie says,
Junkie. Did we say hi to Drone Junkie? Probably.
I did.
Okay, I didn't say hi yet. Hello, Drone Junkie. I like drones and I like junkies. No, I don't like junkies, but I like drone junkies.
I'll stop sharing you. There we go.
We cannot see what you subscribe to. Luana has a question. If you're talking about Brenda, yeah, if she
no, you can't see who I subscribe to on my channel.
So if you look through your subscriptions, who subscribed to you, Brenda won't show up, even though she's actually subscribed.
That's right.
Brenda has been watching unsavory content, so she tries to hide it, says Jim.
Well, I watch things. I watch everybody's videos that I can, and I watch news sources and things that interest me. And I'm not wanting to do anything political on my channel, and I don't need anybody coming in either, you know, slapping me on the back or complaining about what I watch. So we just keep it private. You know?
No one should care if you watch content.
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
But sometimes they do.
I know.
And we're not going to go there.
Well, sometimes people watch content because they don't like what the content's saying and they want to keep up with what people are. So it doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
You Not Ready 365 is here. Hello again.
Glad to have you in the house.
You remember me? I'm Matt from Awesome Wood Things and from All Things YouTube.
Let's see.
Yeah, people do these heat maps of connections. Like when you DM someone on Twitter, I think you can tell that you had a DM. You can't read the contents of it, but you can just tell if someone's chatting. People do these heat maps of look who this person's talking to. And I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. It just means, you know, you've sent a message to the person.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean you support the person, or it doesn't mean you don't support the person. Anyway,
Yeah, Lighty says, I keep all that private. I wonder if it's an age thing we got going. And it could be, it's just some things you learn as you get older. I had this conversation with somebody here a while back where they was wanting to talk politics with me, and I wasn't going to go there. I didn't agree with what they had to say, but I wasn't getting into any discussion about it. And they went on and on and on and on and on, and they're kind of looking at me like, why wasn't I chiming in? And I said, okay, with age, sometimes comes a little wisdom. And I have learned that a good way to build enemies is to get into a discussion about money, sex, and politics with people. So I tend to stay away from those subjects with folks. And that was enough. And they dropped it right there and then. And that was the end of that. But, with age, you learn these things. When I was younger, oh, shoot, I'd have locked horns and we'd have gone round and round, ended up enemies hating each other for life. But, don't do that anymore. I ain't got time for that. I'm getting too old for that. I'm about to have the 34th anniversary of my 29th birthday.
Oh, jeez.
I stopped having birthdays when I was 29 years old. I just have anniversaries now.
You're wise. You're wise. So that's why with this guy around, I have a no beaver touching policy in the house. So
yeah, I do too.
No one can touch beavers except for me.
Keep your hands off my beaver and we'll get along just fine. Osprey Mama said on August the 15th of 1969, the Woodstock Music Festival opens on a patch of farmland in White Lake, a hamlet in the upstate New York town of Bethel. And yep. I remember Woodstock. I was a teenager when that
it was a paid concert. They were turning people away that didn't buy tickets. That didn't last long.
Yep.
Just let everybody in after a while.
That's right. I remember Woodstock. And I'm going down through here. It's the South Texas let's try it again. South Texas Picker. You don't want to know what I was about to say. Needs to get your thoughts on something. My girlfriend sent some rules for me. She said, I'm going to pee in the shower. I must be taking a shower. Crazy, right?
That is crazy. Natelyn Blog is here. Hello.
Oh.
Coffee Outdoors is still here. Yep, you've been around for a while.
Hey, Coffee Outdoors. That's my buddy over there on the other side of the state. He's holding down the west side. I'm holding down the east side.
He says more cowbell.
He wants more cowbell.
That's what he wrote. More cowbell.
Katie says that gaining wisdom with age is a myth, a fairy tale, and she can prove it. Well, I like to think that I'm a little smarter than I was when I was younger. See, there's this story. I love to tell this story. And if y'all have heard this, just bear with me. It's not very long. But there was an old bull and there was a young bull. And they was both standing up on the grassy knoll. And they was looking down at the valley below where there was a whole herd of heifers down there. And the young bull is just jumping up and down. He's just a partying all around this old bull. The old bull's just grazing, trying to ignore him, going on about his business. And the young bull runs up in the old bull's ear and he says, let's run down this hill and get us a heifer. And the old bull just slowly turns and looks at the young bull and he says, why don't we just walk down and get them all? Now, see, that's wisdom.
I like it.
And I like to think that I have gained some knowledge from the old bull. I ain't going to run down just to get a heifer when I can walk down and get them all.
Your elders are wise.
Natelyn Blog is in the house. Or Natlin, I guess I should pronounce it correctly. Natlyn Blog. Good to have you in the house. Here like a dawn, she says. And
Luana says there's a highway in Lancaster, California that plays William Tell Overture when you go 55 on the road bumps. I heard the instruction to the contractors was misinterpreted and they spaced them incorrectly. Like I think they were supposed to space between the high points of the little, and they space between, they put, it wasn't right. So it's a little funky. Maybe that's not it or not, but anyway.
And Portal Woodworks is asking how they can acquire a green octopus. Well, you have to talk to one of these dudes that's got them one of these 3D printers. Jim Bashir's is the one that made mine and Matt's. Matt has an orange one, and I have a pink one.
No, he's red. This is
it's red, and it looks orange. Maybe that's against your yellow shirt there.
This is Blinky, yeah. Blinky. Just like my red Pac-Man there. Yours is pink. Yours is Pinky.
Mm-hmm.
Russ has Blinky, the blue one, and someone else has the orange Clyde. I don't know.
There's a white one. I'm pretty sure he had a white one, but yeah, they have to have the green filament in order to make you a green one. And just talk to some of them, and they're passing this pattern around like nobody's business. But this thing prints all in one piece. All of these little joints to the legs is all,
even though they're linked together, it prints all in one.
And when you pull it up off the printer, it comes off just like this. There's no assembly required. It comes off the printer like this.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that amazing?
There's no fitting the links together. It's ready to rock off the printer.
To me, that's mind-boggling right there.
It's on Thingiverse, I believe, which is the website we can download the 3D models. But yeah, Jim Bashir's made ours. You could ask him; he might make you one. I suspect he will, but
Yeah, any of these guys that's got the 3D printers, get talking to them, and they can get that pattern and make it for you.
I have a Daft Punk helmet too with finger puppet.
Lottie says she just told that story of wisdom. She says, not only that, I can't run that fast anymore. Yes, I agree. I'm with you. I mean, I have amazed people. I move very slow anymore. I have mobility issues and I move very slow. But there are times when it becomes necessary that you move. And I have amazed people with how fast I can go if I absolutely have to.
It's like an alligator. They move very slow to conserve all their energy, but when they want to, they can snap like a bullet and just cover 8 feet like in the blink of an eye.
Dog runs out the door. You betcha I'm right in hot pursuit. I'll get them before they get to the street.
There's Australian shepherds. Keep them safe.
Yep. I had Labrador a few years ago that in the house that I was living in, we had a deck on the front, and it had a dog yard off to the side, and it had the walkway then out to the front. And I had a gate that would swing to either shut off the dog yard or shut off the lane. And somebody that came in the house, they didn't swing the gate back to shut off the lane. So when the dog went out the front door, instead of going out into the dog yard, he went straight out into the lane.
Bad dog.
And he was a big dog too. But when he hit that front door, it was, he's going to take it off the hinges. So bam, he hits the front door, and he had barely cleared that front door when I was having a hold of his collar on the deck.
Man.
People were looking at me like, holy smoke, I never dreamed you could move that fast. I said, yeah, well, my dog gets in danger. You watch how fast I go.
I believe it.
It's like looking down through here. Osprey Mom is telling Lydie, he says, yes, interesting. I appreciate it. I'll keep my eyes open for more to come. So you're talking about small models. It says they're looking in a car graveyard for it now. I missed what they was originally talking about up there.
Be looking for something else, but
yeah. I've had a conversation going here that I've missed all part of. I'll have to go back and read it all later.
Well, Katie was talking about doing stupid stuff, and she says, well, she's been doing that for 67 years, and she's about perfected it, is what was Katie Dotson's comment there.
Well, I start doing and that's why I need bail money. You're going to hear about stupid stuff. I'll tell you what.
just don't start off your video with this sentence. Well, the evening started and we all had salad. then I wouldn't believe you.
And they're probably going to start out saying, "It seemed like a good idea at the time."
There you go. Or hold my beer.
That's probably going to be like maybe in the middle of a few of these. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the T-shirt that says, "That's a horrible idea!" Exclamation point. Where do we meet?
Yeah.
What time does it start?
Uh-huh. What time should I be there?
I love it. I love it.
Oh. Let's see here. I got another one for you. Did you know there's a stress hormone called cortisol that is concentrated in tears? You literally cry out your stress.
Oh,
That's why when you have a good cry, you feel a little bit better when it's all said and done, because you cried out the stress.
got it. I'll have to try crying. I hear now that there's a positive benefit, I could maybe give that a shot. Because I just push down my rage into a small ball and then it explodes. No, I'm just kidding.
Most men do it that way. Yeah, crying ain't manly kind of thing. No, you need to cry once in a while and get it all out of your system is what you need to do.
I like when on The Simpsons when Homer had a heart-to-heart with Bart. He's like, "Just push down your rage into a small ball," and it was like all loving voice, and it was what he was saying was completely psychotic.
Brandon the Pinocchio is in the house. Good to have you with us, Brandon.
Whoa, Brandon the Pinocchio! What an interesting channel name. One
thing we have not done tonight is that if anybody wants us to raise the curtain on their channel, just say "raise the curtain" there in the chat, and we'll try to keep an eye on it. And if we see it there, then we will pull up your channel so everybody can take a look at it.
We'll screen share it. Screen share it with the internet, the whole internet.
Artfully Yours with Diana is in the house. Good to have you with us.
And AJ's here too. Hi, AJ.
Yeah, see, I'm watching. I got the chat coming through here on StreamYard, so I'm watching it over here on StreamYard. So you're getting it a little quicker than I am.
Oh, nice. But Brandon the Pinocchio says raise the curtain. That's cool. Yeah, I was on Artfully Yours with Diana's channel. Again, I made a second appearance. Can you believe that?
Wow. And I haven't even made it over there yet.
The American Wanderer's here as well. Hello. We're about to do a raise the curtain. That's where we show people's channels on screen.
Yeah, it's free advertising. If you want us to show off your channel and show what you're doing over there, just let us know and we'll pull it up so people can see what you're doing.
Oh my goodness.
He doesn't have a banner on his page, does he?
No banner. It has some weird mask and a clown and winding down hour-long live stream.
Spooky kind of stuff over there.
Just chilling. Let's do the just chilling. Oh my, look at that. This is Brandon the Pinocchio, everybody.
Wouldn't want to make that in a dark alley now, would you?
No, man. I see some of these prank videos where clowns jump out at people, or like they'll like with mallets and they're beating up like a dummy of a person, and I'm like, that's how you get shot.
That's right. Yep. Don't do that around an old person because we have mobility issues. We can't run, so we're gonna fight.
This is Brandon the Pinocchio. If he said raise the curtain in the chat, if you type raise the curtain in the chat, we'll do the same thing for you.
Katie said, "Hey, I think I dated that guy." I think I was married to him.
I was walking my dog in the park one time, and I crossed a little road there that goes around the park, the perimeter, and police car rolls up real slow, and it's getting slower. I'm like, oh my. Going to say something to me, rolls down the window, says, "Excuse me, sir." I'm like, here we go. I'm walking my dog. He has to turn around. He says, "I just wanted to tell you there's some teenagers in the park and they're shooting a zombie movie. If you see a zombie, don't freak out." And I said to him without missing a beat, "Thank you for the heads up, officer. But when it comes to zombies, I shoot first and ask questions later." I swear to God, I said that.
And that's why you and the dog need bail money.
I knew the officer, like I know of it, like so. I and then I said, "I'm just kidding, Officer Durstein," because that was his name, and he's like, "Oh, Matt, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, I'm not gonna shoot any teenager.
Oh,
He's like, well, I certainly didn't expect to hear that reply. I was like, hey.
Lottie wants us to raise the curtain on her channel. So if you could do that, that'd be awesome.
Who's that, Luana?
No, Lottie.
Oh,
Lottie.
Okay.
Lottie wants us to raise the curtain on her channel.
I think Luana said it's asked too, so we'll see.
Well, she didn't think we saw it.
Okay. She's pointing me to Lottie. Thank you. So here we go. Living the best life I can. Age is an attitude. 3 exclamation marks.
I love her channel.
No age restrictions. We learn from each other. My stuff, your stuff, a place to share. Hey, I'm digging this already.
She's got really cool thumbnails.
Oh yeah, look at that. This is a well-produced content, just right off the bat, I can tell.
Yep.
I can bake this. Let's see what she's gonna bake.
I think that's the cream puff one, where she makes the cream puffs.
Let's see here. Oh baby. Let's get to the end here. Can you see that?
Yeah. See what you're putting that cream in now.
Oh baby. Hashtag cream puffs. Hashtag cream puff near me. Hashtag cream puff near me.
Chocolate on the top.
Oh, that is sinful. Did you have to say 3 Hail Marys after eating that?
I've been trying to cut back on my sugar. If we can get that in a sugar-free recipe.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna hit the red button on this one.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Awesome. I like it. Cool. Are we caught up on the red button pushes?
As far as I can see right now.
Or not the red button, but the raise the curtains and the red button pushes. Yeah.
Let's see here.
I raised my curtain to Brenda and Mike last time. Oh, didn't mean to confuse. No, thank you, Luana. That's great.
Katie says, look at the fat grams. I love fat grams. Well, she's small enough she can say that. I'm trying to cut back on the sugar, see if I might be able to cut a few pounds off without going extremely crazy here. But I'm starting to show signs of diabetes, and that's not a good thing. So I think it's time for me to try to adjust my dietary consumption a little bit here and see if I can't straighten some of that up.
I made the mistake and got fresh made saltwater taffy at the beach, and it wasn't just a little bit. I had to have 12 of every flavor, and there's 50 some flavor. I walked out of there with a whole crate of and so I'm like, that was such a mistake. I feel like dirt after I eat them because they like sit in your stomach like a rock.
Yeah, I can tell if I eat sugary foods now, I feel really bad for about 2 hours after I eat it. And so, it's my body is telling me, hey, you ain't no spring chicken no more. I used to be able to eat anything I wanted to eat and plenty of it. And I can't do that no more.
Oh, Brandon the Pinocchio is giving us a reminder. We did a Raise the Curtain on a previous show. That's good. We'll do more than one Raise the Curtain on multiple shows. No problem.
Yep. I remember when we did that.
Jim Dockrell says, everything I like is either illegal, immoral, or fattening. Brother, I'm right there with you.
Well, there comes a time in your life where your body just starts telling you that, look, you ain't a kid anymore.
Luana says, everything in moderation, except chocolate espresso beans. Yes.
Yeah, she says cinnamon is a counter. Yes, but how much cinnamon are you going to consume?
Counter to what?
To sugar.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to help keep it down. And vitamin C is also supposed to help keep it down. I mean, there's different foods that you can eat that's supposed to help keep it down. And I'm well aware of those, and I'm trying to consume those and all that. But yeah, it takes a while. I mean, all these many, many years, I have just been doing as I please. And now the body is telling me that, hey, you're not going to correct it in a day. You didn't do it in a day. So, I got to try to keep it calm. They say a quarter of a teaspoon of cinnamon is what I read. If you consume that every day on top of your, oats or, whatever it is that you're eating, that will help over time. It's not going to be immediate, but it will help over time. But yeah, you can't tip up a bottle of cinnamon from the spice section and think you're going to suck it down and it's going to drop your blood sugar forever. It just don't work that way.
Luana says her peanut butter eggs with cinnamon counteracts it. Come on now. Well, I should do that. I hear garlic's really good for you too. I eat garlic every day. I should put cinnamon and garlic together. Then I'll be like a superhuman.
Brandon says, if I swallowed a whole meat cleaver, would I die? Not going to do it. I just wondered what people would think. Yeah, I'd say that would probably do you in. Slice up. Luana says, we're more prepped for zombie invasion than you probably knew. The U.S., the actual U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention has a real website devoted to zombie preparedness. and this comes out of our tax dollars. Yes.
Well, a lot of people have like the zombie bug out bags, but they actually have zombie bug out bags for zombies, and like that's not going to happen. But it would come in useful if you really do need a bug out bag.
Let's see. Luana says I made peach butter with mega cinnamon, and she says you can put cinnamon in capsules. You could. I mean, they put turmeric. I take turmeric every day. That's supposed to keep inflammation down, and they put it in a capsule. Yeah.
Bossy's here. She says, hit that love button.
Hey, Bossy, good to have you.
Smash that like. I like to say smack it. Smack
she was over on Heifer Haven today. She liked this last episode that I put up. That's one of her favorites. Every woman that does crafts needs to listen to that episode.
We should take a listen live on Mind Equals Blown.
It may or may not be beneficial to you.
Either way, you're going to enjoy watching it.
Yeah, either way, it'll be entertaining.
Oh, Osprey Mama's got to go. Thanks for stopping by, Osprey Mama.
Glad you dropped in. Good to have you.
Thanks for the super chat. AJ, yeah. I love all your videos, Dr. BrendaG, says Bossy. I'm a fan of BrendaG too. I not only hit the red button, but I rang the bell too.
Yeah. Bossy, did you know that my next episode, since I do 200 of these heifers, I'm going to start a new one that's called "And That's Why I Need Bail Money."
And I can't wait for one. Cannot wait.
I've been getting all my ducks in a row here for that. I think you're going to enjoy it. I've got my backdrops and I've got my tin cup.
Gonna be like working on the chain yard. You should wear like a striped shirt. Like
oh, you wait till you see what all I've got in store.
Lord.
I've been working on this for like 2 months, so I'm
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I want to see it now.
Did you know that humans are born with 2 fears? Falling and loud noises. Every other fear is learned.
Okay.
You probably don't remember it.
I've learned nothing.
When you were born that you had 2 fears?
Yeah, I guess not.
You thought it was 2 ears.
2 ears. If you're lucky.
Did you know you once held the world record when you were born for being the youngest person on the planet?
There you go.
So everybody has achieved one world record at one
Porter
time.
says, are you still doing heifer? Yeah, she has a few more episodes she will publish.
I just put out 195 last night. As soon as it gets its 50 views, I'll put up another. I got 5 more of them recorded, ready to go up.
Jim Dockrell's recommending a different series you can do. That's called "And That's How the Fight Started."
Maybe down the road, Jim. Maybe down the road. I've been involved in a few of them in my day.
Do you look good in jumpsuits? Stripes or solid? Says Lip Bitty.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, and I think you're gonna enjoy it.
You should get yourself like a big iron ball on a chain. Oh my.
You never know what I'm liable to come up with.
All I know is I want to see it. I want to see it.
Oh boy. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button and share out the stream and all that so that everybody knows that what we're doing over here and can get in on this.
Wrestler Mania's here.
Hey, Wrestler Mania, good to have you in the house.
He asks how we're doing. How are we doing this evening?
I'm finer than frog fuzz that's cut 6 ways with the broad axe.
There's your answer. I'm fabulous as always. Wrestler Mania. There's a new there's season 3 of a wrestling show on Netflix called GrOw, The Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. It's a good series. I've been watching it. It's a lot of fun.
And the GrOw girls aren't new. Lord, they've been around for many years. I watched them a long time ago. Yeah. I used to watch all the wrestling stuff, and then I kind of got away from it over time.
Once the internet started hopping, it was hard to do those types of wrestling shows because they were exactly the same every time. People were like, because it was only for live shows, you know, and so now they had to kind of change up their tactics a little bit.
Jim Docker says, I ran into a midget's car. He hopped out and yelled, "I'm not happy." I said, "Well, which one are you then?" And that's how the fight started.
Oh no.
Did you know that hugs that last over 20 seconds release chemicals in your body called oxytocin that make you trust someone more?
Interesting.
Now, I don't know. It depends on who's hugging me for more than 20 seconds because they you know, more than like 5-second hug, I'm going to be getting to wonder about them, you know?
Yeah. Was that your fact or did someone drop that fact?
That's mine.
Okay. Awesome. Oz Art is here. Good to see Oz back.
Glad to have you with us, Oz.
You remember me. I'm Matt from All Things YouTube and Awesome Wood Things.
WrestleMania says he never watches wrestling anymore, oddly enough.
Well.
Yeah, I used to watch it all the time, you know, back when it was
WWF, WWE, like
the New World Order.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
Oh yeah, you know, I've drank with him and his girl.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They was at the Holiday Inn bar one night that I was in there and sitting at a table, and so I just sit down with him, started drinking with him, talking to him.
Governor, he was the governor.
He puts his pants on one leg at a time, just like anybody else.
It's true.
Now Randy was never a governor. You're thinking of that other dude.
No, Jesse Ventura. I thought you were talking about.
That's who you're talking about. I'm talking about Randy. Randy Savage.
Well, who was the wrestler that did They Live, the movie They Live?
I don't know.
Yeah, that
Randy Macho Man.
It wasn't Macho Man. They Live actors. Who was that? That was Rowdy Piper.
Roddy Piper.
He did the movie They Live, which was a great movie. 1988. That's the year I graduated high school. Boy, that was a messed up movie. Way ahead of its time.
I used to watch that wrestler stuff. Mainly, I mean, I enjoyed it, but my husband hated it. He hated it for all that was in him. And so I would do it just piss him off. I'd be wanting to do something. No, can't do it now. I got to go watch my wrestling. I got all the wrestler t-shirts, you know, and I'd have to put on my t-shirt to watch my wrestling show. And I'm in there yelling and screaming, driving him nuts.
Did we say hi to Babylicious TV?
Hey, Babylicious. Glad to have you with us.
Hello, hello. I'm Matt. Welcome.
Join in the fun. If you got any interesting facts, drop them in the chat for us. You know, we'll bang off of them, see what we come up with. And if it blows our mind, we'll give you a virtual taco and a cowbell ring. And if you want us to look at your channel, pull it up here on the big screen for everybody to see. Just say raise the curtain there in the chat, and we'll look at your channel. We're friendly folks here. We're easy to get along with.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Luana dropped the Dolly Parton mind equals blown fact about how she lost a Dolly Parton lookalike contest.
I bet that people just about died when they figured out that she was actually up there on the stage.
Yeah.
And that they panned over her.
Ozart dropped a funny, complimented someone on their mustache today. She wasn't my friend anymore. That's Ozart.
Yeah, that'll get you in trouble. Another one will get you in trouble is asking when the baby's due and they're not pregnant. So you gotta be careful with that.
Never. I never ask. They could be 8.5 weeks pregnant. I'm like, I'm not asking that.
Joe Mama says, raise the curtain.
Yeah, here we go. This is Joe Mama's channel. There we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Garden update. Garden update. Let's check out the garden, shall we?
All right, let's look at the garden.
This is Joe Mama.
My garden's done for the year. Most of it got washed out in the floods.
Oh.
And my beans, they finished up here about a month ago.
Are you growing any more gourds?
No, they didn't make it. The rain got them.
Oh, bummer.
Boy, we had so much rain here in the spring. Like to wash us all right down the river.
My goodness. Oh, there we go. There's some cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's got a nice garden going.
What do you think that is right there? Do you think that's pumpkin? No.
I don't know.
It's got a garden cat.
That looks like a cat in the garden.
2 garden cats.
She growing some pussy willows.
Nice. All right. This is Joe Mama.
She got some nice garden stuff going there.
Sewing with cats. Should you sew with cats around?
If you can keep their tail out from under the...
There's certainly lots of cats on this channel.
Keep their tails out from under the presser foot on the sewing machine.
Statistically speaking, half of all the internet is cat videos.
That cat's helping her hold down the fabric. Didn't you see that? It's a helper cat.
I'm sure they're helping with also getting all the fur everywhere. I believe that's desired. Good. There's the channel, Joe Mama. Go check out Joe Mama.
She said the big plants is zucchinis.
I don't pick weeds. I eat them. And the big plants are zucchini. Zucchini, nice. Nice. My mom made some killer zucchini bread. Delicious stuff. I
planted gourds, tomatoes, and green beans in my garden this year. Now, the green beans did great. I got over, it was 2 5-gallon buckets and then another half a 5-gallon bucket full of green beans out of that garden this year. And then the tomatoes didn't do for squat. I got maybe a dozen red tomatoes out of them because the rain had just pummeled them. The gourds washed them right out of the ground, just ruined the gourds. As a matter of fact, Tony was here yesterday to mow the yard, and he was looking at that poor pitiful bed that I had my gourds in that now is weed consumed. And he says, "You want me to just mow that off?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I've given up. The gourds just ain't gonna make it. They drown." And so he went ahead and finished off the gourd bed yesterday.
Lighty's heading out. Thank you.
Hey, Lighty, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourself and worked some of these channels and got some support there for you. I did what I could.
AJ has a fun fact that American grading system skips the E, A, B, C, D, E, F. There's no E. I'm sorry, you skipped the E. They feared the E would be misunderstood for excellent, so they skipped that letter.
Now, my daddy always used to say E for effort.
No, there you go.
There's an E for effort.
Yeah. Please raise the curtain and show my last piece of wood burning and colored photography videos. Only 26 seconds, says Ozart.
Colored pyography video.
Pyography.
Yeah.
Wood burning. Pyography. Yes. Thank you for correcting me.
Yes, he does some really nice stuff over there.
Yeah, 56 seconds. Wow, look at that.
26 seconds.
Is that the right one? Yeah, last piece of... 8 hours, he's telling you. I know
Mhm.
you can't hear the audio, and that's fine, but
A lot of precision in that.
yeah, look at that. Let's see if I can get closer to it.
That's where my pyrography lacks, is in precision.
Check that out. Very nice.
Great job. Very professional.
Gonna smack the red button on there. Slap that one.
Lottie says that she had an awesome time and she will be back.
Excellent. Thank you, Lottie.
He says that that's a Navy insignia.
Got it. Wow, look at the detail on this.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. Very professional.
That's crazy good. Wow. I'm digging this channel, folks. Oz Art. I subscribed on this channel through my Awesome Wood Things, but I have not subscribed to it through All Things YouTube. So you got 2 from me.
Says, show the round insignia one, my latest one from today.
All right. Oh, yeah, here we go. Sorry.
Wow. Look at the color. Very cool.
That's crazy good.
Very, very cool. Very, it just looks so professional, you know? It
Yeah.
looks like it could have been done on CNC.
He should open up a Shopify store and start taking requests and charging appropriately for it. Make some good money, I suspect. Nice, nice, nice.
Very cool.
Oz Art.
Yep. Let's see here. I've got another one for you. There's a volcano in Indonesia. It spews electric blue flames.
Oh, I think I saw photos of that. That's crazy.
They're almost a purpley pink.
Yeah, like the gases or something. Yeah. Oz Art says that's David Jones. He was on the USS Midway. Cool.
Did you know the world's quietest room is -9 decibels? It's quiet enough to hear your blood flowing.
Oh my. That must have some super sound dampening material on the wall. Yeah, oh, I have a message for David Jones at Portal Woodworks. I finally delivered that tool to our friend Jared. So he finally got that. And it took me 505 days to deliver it. I drove it up a couple states away because joint friend lives an hour away from me, and I didn't see him in a year and a half. So 505 days later, I got that delivered. So it's in good hands now. The American Wanderer just stopped by. Hello, welcome to Mind Equals Blown.
Say, Luana said that we missed one from her, and so I'm trying to find it here. She says there's a flower in the rainforest of Central and South America that resembles a puckering mouth covered in lipstick. It's called the Psychotria elata, and it is nicknamed the hooker's lips.
Interesting. See if I can find a photo of that online. See what the Googles will return. Oh yeah, look at that.
Getting over here to share you. There we go.
That's a real thing.
Almost looks like wax lips, don't it?
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Look, you can buy them. Add to cart. Can I put here? Can I put a affiliate link in the chat? I don't know. Here, if you want to support the All Things YouTube, did it go? Yeah, there we go. If you
And
click that link and shop on Amazon within 24 hours, I'll same price for you. I'll get a small kickback. Oh, look, this is what I'm considering buying. Do you think this would be good? It's a little fan that you put on your computer, behind your computer, and it cools your computer down.
I don't know. It depends on how powerful it is. Is that for a laptop you talking about?
Yeah, you put a laptop on there.
See, I've had laptops that wouldn't do any good on because they just flat out burn you.
I bought one of these. It's like a cool pad, and it's supposed to blow air up into your laptop.
Yeah.
But
if you sit on it, what's it do?
It's kind of noisy. Oh, jeez. Takes you for a ride. But
oh shoot.
We'll have to see when you go to his channel. What are they talking about?
I don't know what they're up to.
Crazy chat room. Chat room's going nuts.
Oh gosh. I'm still thinking about sitting on that fan.
Oh my goodness.
Did you know that if the human eye was a digital camera, it would have 576 megapixels?
That's a lot of pixels.
Yep. Just saying. Not
There's
too
a lot
far.
of those videos are like, what's the resolution of film on film movies?
Did you know that crocodiles have no lips and can hold their breath for over an hour? And to top that off, in the county that I am originally from, where I was raised, which is only maybe 50 miles from where I am now, they found a crocodile in the creek today. And the humane officer put it down. It was a big old thing, about 6 foot long.
Jeez. I saw there was some part of the country where someone was attacked. An elderly person was attacked by, I don't know if it was an alligator or a crocodile, but
people were all ticked off about the humane officer putting that thing down. And I'm like, well, how ticked off would you have been had your kids gone down to that creek?
Yeah.
And got gobbled up by that thing.
No, so only the cute animals get to stay.
Yeah.
Get the protection.
Yeah. The one they need to be mad at is whoever had that thing in the first place and set it loose in the creek. I'm thinking somebody got one. It was a little baby, and then it grew, and they couldn't take care of it anymore, couldn't feed it. And so they decided they just set it loose. Yeah. I'm going to get somebody killed with that thing.
American Wanderer says almost ran over a baby alligator in southeast Texas as it ran out of a ditch. That's why you don't kiss an alligator, no lips, says Ozark. Good what?
A crocodile. It's a crocodile. It has no lips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, they're just eating machines. They're nuts, man. They'll eat something, they'll bury half of it, and they'll go right back out and go hunting.
Do you know banana is a happy fruit? Eating just one can help you relieve irritable emotions, anger, or depression.
Is that a potassium thing?
Probably.
Or is it just fun to eat? Or both?
Probably both.
Yeah.
And then another octopus fact. Octopus actually has 6 arms and 2 legs, not 8 legs.
What?
6 arms, 2 legs.
Interesting. That's pretty messed up. How can they tell? Just the way it's
the way
they dissect it and can tell.
I guess. Easy Money says I had a big lizard crawl over my bare foot today while I was pressure washing. Startled the crap out of you.
Oh no.
How do you tell the difference between a gator and a crocodile? One says see you later, the other says after a while.
After a while, crocodile. Oh. You remember like learning all the animals when you were a kid? How useless is that? Oh. Aren't you lucky come tax day that you know all about parallelograms? Oh, Luana says we're so funny. Yeah, no, we're not.
Hey, we're just being normal.
We think we're funny. We're funny in our own mind.
Did you know the world's oldest known creature, a mollusk, was 507-year-old until scientists killed it by mistake?
That ain't right. I know a lot of those old turtles live for 200 some years, and they're just like accidentally kill some of them. Oh no.
Did you know a tiger's tongue is so rough it can lick the paint off of buildings and strip the skin from the bones of an animal?
That's crazy. No, I didn't know that.
It's like they have little barbs that's on
Oh,
their tongue.
wow. I want to own a Bengal tiger.
So
What's
when
in,
a tiger wants to lick you,
don't
it's
lick
not
me,
like a little kitty cat trying to lick you.
don't lick me, Tony the tiger.
Elephants can smell water from 3 miles away.
Well, they have a huge nose.
The bitter to smell you with, my dear. Did you know that the NSF estimated that our brains produce as many as 12,000 to 50,000 thoughts a day, depending upon how deep a thinker you are?
Luana has a cow fact. You want to read that one?
It says a dairy cow will produce up to 3% more milk when listening to music, but they don't like country music, especially Willie Nelson. That's not true, because I lived on a dairy farm. I was raised on a dairy farm. My dad had dairy cows, and he used to play country music to them all the time, and they were the top producing cow herd in the Midwest for a long time.
All right.
Grade A dairy.
Thanks for setting that record straight, Brenda.
He was written up in journals and everything else for our cows. Yes, sirree.
Wowzers.
Country music.
Did you ever run out of milk?
Never. Never ran out of milk. Plenty of milk. Always plenty of milk.
Yeah. Not my facts.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's gonna disclaim it now. Disclaim that now. I proved it wrong. Yes, sirree. Don't mess with me, and my cows, buddy. I'll tell you what.
Well, maybe your herd was the outlier of,
They particularly like Moon Mullins. There was a country channel where the MC on the channel was Moon Mullins, and they played a lot of bluegrass music on there and country music, and the cows particularly liked Moon Mullins. But he had a nice, soft, easygoing voice, and he'd do the commercials. He'd read off the commercials and stuff, with his easygoing, calm voice, and cows just loved listening to Moon Mullins.
I'm reading the chat. Easy Money stopped by. First of all, American Wanderer says, if you play country music backwards, you get your truck back, your dog is alive, and your girlfriend comes back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Easy Money says his cows like gangster rap.
But they don't produce much milk, I wouldn't think, on gangster rap.
There was a video game Evan played when he was like 6 years old. It was super, for kids, and they had Jersey cows on it, and all the animals were, anthropomorphized, and they were like, "Hey, oh, we're from Jersey." Jersey cows. I remember that.
Yeah. Luana says if you eat enough carrots, about 3 large carrots a day for several weeks, it increases the beta carotene in your blood and could turn your skin orange. And that is true. And if you feed a cow a bunch of carrots, it'll turn their milk orange. In the spring, when you turn the cows out on the new grass in the pasture and they eat the green grass, it turns the milk green.
Whoa.
It's really funny. You milk the cows and you look at their milk, and their milk is just green, just like green grass.
Who would buy green milk?
Well, after they pasteurize it and put it through all the, things that they put it through, it takes that out of it. But fresh milk, yeah. If you feed them beets, it'll turn it red. Kind of a pinkish.
My goodness.
Yep. You are what you eat.
Well, we've been going an hour and a half here, Brenda.
We have.
Yeah.
Lord, I thought we just got started.
I know, right? Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun.
Well, I guess then it's about time to shut her down. We enjoyed everybody coming in tonight, and we hope that next week you come back, you bring your friends, tell all your friends about this, because you never know what we're going to do. We don't know what we're going to do from one week to the next. So you never know what's liable to happen in here and what facts are going to be spilled. So come on in, bring your facts, bring your friends, and let's have a good time and network. Sound fair enough?
Sounds good. I'll drop the video to my next live stream in the chat.
Okay. Yes, he does live stream on Monday night. called All Things YouTube, where he talks about all things YouTube and tells you what kind of things are coming up, what wonderful things that YouTube has in store for us next.
Oh, there's going to be some good topics. Okay. I put the link on there. Click that link, hit the set reminder button, and then join me 7 p.m. on Monday. And yeah, there's a new thing on YouTube about the music industry hitting you with manual claims for short clips of audio. Like say you're vlogging and a car goes by with a song, boom, they take all the money from your channel. The new policy is the person can claim the video and they can stop you from getting the money like normal, but they don't get any money. So this is manual claims for audio issues that are, you know, nuisance claims. So they're hoping that will stop a bunch of claims on your video for minor infraction, or someone, a lot of people just sort of hum something, or just things in the background just take the tones of a song just by happenstance, and boom, they take all the money from your channel. So now they're saying you don't get to take all the money. Now, if it's a automated claim that's found by matching your waveform with the published, like that's more legitimate and it's more egregious, like that's the same. But the manual claims, because a lot of these music companies or record companies, they'll hire people to just scour YouTube looking for their listening for their intellectual property on these little manual nuisance claims. That whole back industry is now going to dry up. Good for creators. So good talk about that.
Yep. Okay.
Monday,
Well, we'll be there Monday evening. What time do you have that?
7 p.m. Eastern.
All right. So
and we're back here on the 22nd, Thursday, of Mind Equals Blown.
Right.
And come see me on the 19th, both at 7 p.m. Eastern, both shows.
Okie doke. So we will see you Monday night, Matt. We'll see me over on Simply Wooden Creations Saturday night on the panel. And we hope you all have a wonderful week up until then, and stay out of trouble.
All right. Thank you, Portal Woodworks and Osprey Mama, for the super chats earlier. Brenda appreciates that.
Thank you very much.
All right. We'll see
Bye,
you
y'all.
soon. Bye, folks. We're still live. We're doing it live.